My dear friends, I was wondering whether I should be speaking in Hindi or in English, but then I was told you need to speak in English and maybe mix a bit of Hindi. The subject we are discussing today is democracy and women. The very definition of democracy is government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Now, can there be a government of the people which is not voted by the women? So, government of the people means government which gets votes of the women. Women select certain representatives to do the work, so it becomes government of the people. So, women are the voters. Government by the people. So by the people, when policies are drafted by women, administration is held by the women, administration is controlled by the women, and they are equal stakeholders, then it becomes government by the people. Government for the people. Can there be a policy of the government which does not reflect good deeds for the women? Can such a government even exist? The answer is no. So government for the people necessary has to have an element of policies pertaining to women. I was listening to a young girl, Shweta Kesnani, who was giving examples of Hillary Clinton. She said, if a woman like Hillary Clinton could not become the president of India, where will people like us go? And what is the future of people like us? My answer is, future of people like us is very bright. Because this country has seen Indira Gandhi, this subcontinent in Sri Lanka has seen women presidents. We have right now got a woman president of Bangladesh. We have even had a Prime Minister of Pakistan who was a woman. So what is not being given in the West is granted to women on this part of the subcontinent. And hence, what Hillary could not achieve, let me assure you, my friends, we can, because we have done it in the past. The idea of equality for women is not a modern idea. Women have shared power in the past. We have a history of women rulers, especially this part of the country has seen Rani Chinnamma in 1830s when British imperialists were trying to take over the powers in the country. She not only defeated a British general, but did not allow him to take over the government. I must share with you that India has such a beautiful and wonderful history of women empowerment that no religion worships women the way we do. From Lakshmi to Saraswati, from Kali to Durga, all are women and men worship them. But with this background, I also must admit that so many years of slavery has enslaved our minds and we have forgotten what the real empowerment is all about. And it is thus to control that wrongs which have happened in the society, we have started discussing this subject again and again. जिस देश में गार्गी और गायत्री की परंपरा हो, जिस देश में रानी चिन्नम्मा और झांसी की रानी जैसी महिलाएं राजकाज करें और शासन में रहें, उस देश को चिंता नहीं करनी कि हमारी महिलाओं का क्या भविष्य है। हमारे देश की महिलाओं का भविष्य सुरक्षित है और जहां जहां कुरीति है उस कुरीति को हटाने का हम सब यहां से प्रण लेकर चलते हैं। I am here to cite something from the history that people who enslaved this country did not even consider women as persons till 1920 and 1932. A woman was considered person only in 1932, 1920. So forget about right to property, right to vote, and right to be a person, because she was not even a person under the law. Whereas we abuse Manu a lot, but Manu gave the right of Istridhan many, many centuries ago. And we have a very lively history of Rani Chinnamma, Jhansi ki Rani, Rani Durgavati, and the list goes on and on. Every part of the country has shown very, very bright women who took control not only of the states they controlled, but in every field. Spirituality was not banned or barred for women. Women could be gurus, women could be sannyasins, women could be Ved writers, women could be philosophers, and there were some women like me who would stand up in an assembly full of men and argue their case and argue philosophically with them and say, Bhai Sahab, meri baat sun ke utho aur ya apni baat samjha ke utho. So either you make me understand what is your point of view or be convinced by what I'm saying. That kind of history this country has had. Unfortunately, our history has been all muddled up, and I'm here to give that faith and that confidence to my youngsters, my young girls, that do not worry. Freedom lies within, but freedom has its own regulation. Where you're going to use freedom, what you're going to do with your freedom, what are your ideas. स्वाधीन और स्वच्छंद दोनों में अंतर है. And there is a difference between freedom and libertarians. And it is in this context that I'm here to make my case good, that this country has produced, as you can see on the stage also since morning and past 2 days, that women in Panchayat, many states have given 50% reservation. Women in legislative assemblies, without reservation, they are there. In local bodies, municipal corporations, women are there. And the present Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh has undertaken a task to call upon the women of the world to tell what the policies should be, and specifically for the women, because any policy which is for the women is not for the women, it is for the good of the society. Women's rights are not the rights of women, but women's rights are the rights which are human rights, and human rights are common to man and women. According to me, the character of a person is character of a person. The qualities in that character do not belong to gender. Gender is immaterial. I have seen extremely brave women, extremely vigilant and powerful women, and I have also seen very timid men. I have seen extremely honest and upright men, and I have seen extremely corrupt women. So the qualities which we sometimes assign as feminine or masculine is all in the mind. The qualities of a person are person's quality, and person does not belong to a gender. Gender is completely irrelevant in what you do and what you achieve. Many stories have been told about some women who have accomplished great deeds, but I want to give the stories of some young women who have done so much for the entire country and have chosen to actually show the way to the young generation, because leadership is not only leadership in legislative assembly or in the political structure, but leadership definitely comes by owning resources, by having power, by being in the position of power. So having money is not a bad thing. Having property is not a bad thing. Having an office is not a bad thing. These are the things which make you a leader, and thus women must come forward to take over certain offices and control resources. I was going through the CV of a young girl called Aditi Awasthi. Now this girl has created a company which is for education and has made a name in the space of education by using technology. And back in 1999, when she was preparing for her exams, she found it difficult to participate in competitive exams. So through technology, she runs tutorials, and this has got $4 million worth of company from Kalari Capital and Venture Fund. Sachita Salwan. Here is a girl whose age is 22 years old, and she runs a company which is Little Black Book Delhi, LBBD. It's a website which controls all the things which are happening in Delhi. And 22-year-old girl who discovered the culture of Delhi and is sharing with everyone and has got $160,000 worth of a group. Meena Ganesh is running Portia Medical and is giving services to people across the countries and the world and 7 cities here, and is catering to 60,000 doctors' house visits per month. Prakulpa Shankar. Now she runs a data mining company where they do the intelligence network, and several governments are her clients. And she was part of 2016 Forbes Asia Under 30 group. Chavi Rajawat, now she is someone who did her MBA, studied well, and gave up her corporate job, went to live in a village in Rajasthan, Soda village where she comes from, and has changed the way her panchayat works, giving roads, water, electricity, schools, medicine to children back home. Another girl I must mention, the list can just go on. These are some young Indian girls who are going to change the action of gender in India. These are my heroines. These are the girls who I celebrate, and I want all of you to celebrate them, to know how Indian girls are changing the world, and that is what a leadership thing is all about. Leader is not just political leader, but a leader is someone who changes his or her life and changes the life of others around her. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. I will say Bharat Mata Ki Jai, and I want everyone to raise their hand and make the slogan sound loud, because Bharat is not just my Mata, but everybody else's Mata too. Bharat Mata Ki! Very little sound. Only a handful. Once again, Bharat Mata Ki! Bharat Mata Ki! Thank you very much.
हमको हमारे आरक्षण को धक्का मत दीजिए, लेकिन जिस समाज के तरफ से आज मांग हो रही है, डिप्टी चेयरमैन सर, हर समाज में इकोनॉमिकल बैकवर्ड क्लास की संख्या है, और उनको आर्थिक निकष लगाकर, एक तो आर्थिक निकष पर आरक्षण नहीं दे सकते हैं। बिल लाओ ना, तो आप बोलिए बिल लाने के लिए बिल लाएंगे।